I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. Just there's people out there that deliberately don't want to see you do well. And what I can tell you is you fight back, but you don't fight back like they do. You fight back how Jesus would. And not just saying have grace and walk away. Go to that marketplace and flip that table and let it be known. I started writing this book called Rock Bottom Faith. And I actually started writing this during my trial. The moment I found out, I started writing about, I don't know what motivated me to document this, but I documented every day. Like if you guys, anyone who's read the Bible, Apostle Paul, I documented every day, not knowing my outcome. So if you ever read my book, Rock Bottom Faith, it's about what happened in that moment. I didn't rethink or remember it. It actually is what happened those days. You know, and I learned to give up my will. If I was meant to go to prison for something that was not me, then so be it. If that's God's will, you know, but if I'm not, then so be it as well. I learned to just surrender. And I learned that when you hit rock bottom, you just got to let go. And so that's what that book's about. Reaching a place of rock bottom where you have to look up. So
just land on your back, right?
Yeah.
So you can look up, you know? So you learned, well, you learned to rely on yourself at that point. You learned that nobody else has got you.
You know, that I learned that you can't. At some point, there's got to be another source, man. Because I just couldn't realize how myself, my wits and my smartness could not get me out of my situation. It was just whatever's gonna make that call. And it wasn't me. I couldn't tell the judge, yo, judge, let me go. We cool, bro. I can't do that. Whatever he wants.
So somebody else had control over your existence.
Yeah. Well, that's what rock bottom faith for me was. Rock bottom faith for me was someone else having control of my life that I could do nothing about. In the physical realm, I had to just take whatever I was going to get served.
So you just accepted.
And I
had faith. That you were going to go, okay.
I had faith for whatever was meant to happen. So second grade, I knew I was meant to do stuff different. Started Mortal Kombat Club, cards, figurines with my friends, and everyone always followed me, man. And my mom used to be embarrassed at the park because I'd call every kid, hey kid, and I'd gather all of them into one section. I'd line them up like a military and have them do whatever I wanted. And my parents were always embarrassed. They probably thought the parents were mad at me.
Be proud.
And yeah, I don't know. I was just being me, man. And I always thought I was different, you know, and felt different. And in high school, I was a varsity basketball team captain, point guard. Went off to the military, did 4 years, finished my bachelor's by 21 while I was in. 2 deployments, worked really hard, a lot of collateral duties, a lot of achievement awards, early promotions. After I got out, I was already doing investments. And in 2012, I had got through some personal issues. And I got into this car accident, and these people kind of extorted me for money. But I just wanted to move, you know. I don't know if you guys ever been through anything. I just wanted to just have a clear mind and start over. 2014, I had my biggest year ever. I'm on top, kicking ass again, and had my worst month ever. My biggest month, got promoted, regional manager, big income, managing multi-million dollars of people's assets, and I get hit with this arraignment for 2 5-year prison sentences on something that I never saw myself on that side of the law. You know, these people wanted more money, I guess, and said that I paid them off, and it was false claims and all this stuff, and that was never my intentions. I got nothing out of that situation. I just wanted to move on back 2 years ago, and I ended up losing my career, and, you know, I beat the case, and this is kind of where the truth comes in, and I was asked to come back, but I chose not to go back because...
Company you work for?
Yeah. I couldn't go back to a company that I dedicated my life to, and God wasn't important. My marriage at that time wasn't important. What was important was being a hardworking guy, the top investment guy in that industry, in that region. And so when I was asked to come back, I just couldn't. But that's actually where life changed for me for the better. I was free of that bondage, you know, and I was able to start my own freedom, my own company. So you're going to have haters always. Doesn't matter what you do for a living. And one thing I learned, kind of like as Jesus did, you get smacked in the face, you know, we turn the cheek not to get smacked again, but to show them that a different side of you. This commercial real estate properties that I own and anything that I'm going to build, I want to share these resources with people, you know, but I want it with people that care. I want people that grasp my vision. They have a vision for themselves, and when we collaborate, it's great synergy and everyone wins. Look, I just want to win. I want to help out people, and I know if I take care of people, at the end of the day, I'm going to get taken care of. You know, I'm like a bull, man, young, vicious, ambitious, but I'm genuine at my core. You just go get it done, period, no excuses. That's the one thing that makes me different, is because I don't stop. And I believe that's my message, is don't stop. Just get it done, period. Just go win and find great people like me to go win with. I believe in a simple business practice. I call it Business Tactics 101. I could get a shirt made for you one day. It's online. It's meet, cut the bullshit, make a deal, repeat. Most businesses and people don't cut the bullshit. If there's a deal that we can do right now, why not? If I got land and you got a product and we can put that together and make money together, you do it. Not a maybe. It's either yes or no, and go find the next person to deal with. That's it. Business is that simple. People complicate this shit.
Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for people that have vision and that have discernment. They can really tell what's a good deal. There's so much information, opportunity, and gimmicks out there. This isn't a gimmick. This is the real deal. I got real property, real ideas. I put my money where my mouth is. If I pay for a civil engineering plan that, by the way, costs $13,000, you damn right I'm going to learn what an environmental assessment is, what water retention areas, soil boring tests, and all the other crap that goes with it. I learn when I do things. And so I want people that like to make moves. No bullshit. Yes, no. If you're a no person, I don't have a problem. Move on. But if you're a yes person, let's do it. And if you're a maybe, well, I don't even want you.